Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 2 gang, y'all, let's get it, y'all. Part 2 gang, y'all, let's get it. Like, share, subscribe. Let's go. I promise you, man, bro, because everybody was like, man, what, man, that's Tiger, man. I seen him, I'm like, man, bro, you back, bro? I'm like, he was like, fuck with Weezy. I'm like, shh. They put him in 62 part. He ain't come back in our part. They put him in 62 part. This man literally was gone, like, probably about freaking 6 months at the most, man. But like I guess he got locked up immediately, then getting transferred, the receiving, then they send you back to the place you came from. You know what I mean? So like, to see a dude, man, I seen dudes come back. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. It's like, I seen a lot of dudes come back, man. But to see this man be gone that fast, like this was fast. This was like microwave fast. This was extra fast, man. And I told y'all they ain't played no games. They sent this man right back to Lawrenceville, man. Right back to these COs he probably was talking junk to when he was walking out that gate. They send the man right back to his old building. Can you believe this, man? This is my word, man. Like his first couple days in that joint, I ain't even gonna lie. Like I ain't really had no kicking. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. In the beginning, I didn't have no kicking from this man when he first got back, man, because that junk felt like it was a smack in the face. Like for a dude like me that got all this time, and to a lot of other dudes that's fighting to get out there that got all that time, and then you see a dude come right back to penitentiary, man. I'm telling y'all, this happens. This happens, man, a lot in penitentiary. This man came right back to DOC Lawrenceville game, man. This man came right back to it, man. Right back to it. So, like I said, I don't have no kicking for him. I don't really want to talk to you about nothing, bro. Like, for real, bro. Like, you let me down. Like, you let yourself down. Like, it's your life, but at the end of the day, bro, come on, bro. Like, you right, bro. You supposed to be, I didn't even get a chance to talk to you on the phone. Not saying I wanted to, but I'm like, man, like, bro been gone like a microwave time. Like, this has been, it went so 6 months in prison, 5 months in prison. It could be 5 months. All I know is he was back before football started. That's what I do know, man. He left right before the Super Bowl, and then he was back right after. He was back right before the season started. He was back before the season started, man. Y'all think I'm joking, man. My word, man. This man come right back. And this ain't the first person I've seen this happen to. I promise y'all, man. So he right back. I ain't got no rap for him. There's some dudes from this city that know him. They talking to him, whatever the case. So it's like the first couple days, he was on some like quiet role with it. Like I see him in the chow hall. You know what I mean? His hair done grew out a little bit. You know what I mean? He don't look like he don't look like he's so tough right here. Because I know for a fact he's feeling like, yo, everybody's looking at me like, yo, I'm a real disappointment. You know what I mean? The CEOs whispering, yeah, you see, the people that work in the gym that know him, he back already. Everybody, he's the talk of the compound. I'm telling y'all, man. So he in that joint acting quiet. You know what I mean? He ain't saying nothing to nobody for real. That's the little people from his city that's talking to him. You know what I mean? So like, he kind of like in a little shell of like, I don't know what his identity was. Like he had look different. He had look a little different. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't know what it was, but he slightly had look a little different. You know what I mean? I couldn't put my finger on it yet, pause. But he definitely had look a little different. Not in his mannerisms or like, not like I'm saying like he was on some other stuff, but like, no, it was just something about him. He was more like talkative. He was more like I don't know. It was something different about bro. I caught the joint. So he ain't say nothing to nobody. You know what I mean? So I'm going to tell you what, open it up, pause. When we had the basketball court. So I told y'all he'd come back when it's good weather. You know what I mean? So we got the basketball court the next day. He go out that joint. He booked that day he came. You know what I mean? Now he come back. He ain't do nothing the next day. This day right here, we got the basketball court. Man, this man go out there, man, looking like he was, at first he was like, yo, who got next? I heard him say, who got next? He was like, yo, dude over there got next. He was like, yo, let me get a run. Dude looked at him like, young boy looked at him like, man, I don't even want to give you a run, man. You a disappointment in my young boy, look at everybody looking at him, man, like, you know what I mean? Like he an outcast in the compound. Young boy looked at him like, I don't even know if I want to give you a run, man. You done came back to penitentiary at a record speed. This joke crazy, man. So He get the run. Young boy like, all right, young boy get on the run. So he started hooping, man. When he started hooping, I promise y'all, it was like his old self slightly was coming back as far as how he liked to play defense and do different little things, you know what I mean? So I lose track. I start doing something else, you know what I mean? I'm like, he back, man. Like, he must be like prison. I start doing something else. I'm like, yeah. Start talking to my homeboy. I hear young boy was like, man, get off my butt. Man, get off my butt like that, man. What's wrong with you, man? That ain't how you play defense, man. I was like, Immediately when he said that, I'm like, who was this? Man, I look, he's talking to Tiger. Tiger like, man, that's how you play defense. You like to post up. You like to post up. That's how I play my defense. You like to post up. Dude was like, man, look, man, don't get on my butt like that again. I was like, whoa, don't get on what? Everybody was like, what you just say? Tiger was like, I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that go, man. I'm gonna let that go. Dude was like, man, I quit. Dude just pilt. Dude was like, yo, dude stood on the side looking angry. We were looking super angry, standing by his homeboys like, this dude come play me in defense like that, man. I looked up, I just started seeing Tiger. It looked like that kind of threw him off, you know what I mean? Like, he just got back in penitentiary. Like, the main thing that brings him problems in penitentiary is this basketball court. And now he has got into it with somebody back in penitentiary over the basketball court, man. I don't know what Tiger was thinking, y'all. So, boom. He still continued to ball, though, because it was like he was trying to get it off his mind. You know what I mean? But, like, you could tell he let off a little bit on the basketball court. He wasn't playing his toughest defense with everybody else because I guess everybody was looking at it like, yo, bro, you do be playing kind of like on some Dennis Rodman game on this court. You know what I mean? Like, bro, when dudes post up, bro, that don't mean you got to put your crotch in their booty, man. Like, pause, like, but he would do that. I would see him do that. Sometimes it look like a basketball play. Sometimes it looks like, man, he's molesting people, man. Sometimes it look like, man, he's getting freaky with dudes, man. Pause. Like, either way, man, it don't look like he's supposed to be doing it, man. So I guess he kind of like on the court now, and he don't want to put his all into the basketball court game because he feeling like dude's saying this. So once dude quit, they picked up another dude. But like for real, Tiger kind of let off. Like, Tiger was like, yo, you want to play? Dude was like, yeah. He was like, take my spot. Tiger went and stood on the side. He looked over at me. I'm way over here a little bit, but I pinned the whole joint. He looked over at me like, when he looked over at me, he was like, I did like this. I was like, I started talking to my homeboy. I'm like, yeah, bro, like, you know what I mean? I ain't had no rap for you, bro, so boom. You should be ashamed of yourself, man. But it's his life, man. I'm going to talk to him one day, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to talk to him one day, man. So Tiger continue on trying to be Tiger. He trying to get his whole identity back, man. You know what I mean? But like, for real, man, it's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nothing remains a secret in penitentiary. I'm letting y'all know that now. I tell y'all that in every story, man. It's like, for real, secrets in prison, stuff always comes out. It always comes out, man. I promise y'all, man. Like, it was a boy, man. It was a boy from his city. His luck is so bad. It was a boy from his city, y'all. I promise y'all, man. It was a boy from his city that moved over on the outside of y'all. Every now and then, a boy just appear on the compound. That's just how it go. Y'all know dudes, gay dudes get locked up too. Like, you know what I mean? Nothing against y'all, but like, they get locked up like every other guy too. Like, they have their troubles. So like, when they get locked up, they, you know what I mean? They come in penitentiary. I promise you, this dude pop up looking like a young but old Muggsy Bogues in the face, man. That's my word. His face always was like tough and wrinkled. He was like, his face was like this. He was like, and I seen him, right? I see the dude. I'm like, what was that? Dude was like, yeah, he just got up here or something. But he was in 70 building. So I see him go to child. I see the face he look like. Man, I'm like, man, you need to iron your face, man. That's what you look like. You know what I mean? I look up. I see Tiger talking to him. Tiger talking to this dude. Tiger don't move like that, but I ain't saying you can't talk to nobody. It might be from the same city. You know what I mean? Tiger hollering at him. I don't know what they was talking about, but it looked like Tiger was pleading his case somehow. Because when you seen the boy was over there like, face super ugly. That's where his face was hit. Man, that's where his face was hit, man. But whatever they was talking about, man, it wasn't like it was going smooth, man. So I stopped paying no mind. So Tiger back moving around, man. So like, after all of that, this is everything that happened since he's been back. You know what I mean? So now he's been back a while now. You know what I mean? Like a couple months. So now I moved to the 30 building game. So now I escape San Francisco. I go over there with Hot Rod and them, rest in peace. I catch my bro and them before he go home. So now I'm over there. I forget about that whole situation, man. I'm like, this junk crazy, man. So as soon as I get over there, I started going to the gym. I ended up getting locked in with a dude from Newport News who had a gym job, and I used to just roll with him to the gym. I used to just go over there, try to catch dudes I ain't seen in a minute, you know what I mean? Dudes who just came up from Sussex too that I'm trying to catch, you know what I mean? Like, that used to be my little hub where I can talk to the other side of the yard where I just came from, basically. So, you know, I used to go to the gym. So I go to the gym. Now I'm starting to go to the gym. I see that the dude Tiger has kind of got back to the gym. Like, he didn't have a job, but like they was letting him rock. Like, you come in and ball, come in. So he moving around. So while the whole time this is going on, I don't know what's going on. I have lost track of him. I've been in 30 bender for a while now. You know what I mean? So I lost track of what's going on. But when I see him in the gym and he see me, and when he saw me, his eyes did exactly that. He was like he tried to, shit, like, oh shit. Like, he did like, oh, one of them jaws, no, not Weezy, man. I'm like, and I'm coming in through the hallway. He got his back to the other, I'm coming in from this full court, from my side on the yard, from south side of the yard. He's in the north side of the joint, but I'm coming through the hallway. I can see him standing there. He looked, I can see him. I'm walking. I'm like, Tiger. I'm like, what's up? What you doing? What's up, man? I'm just speaking, you know what I mean? He turned around, he was like, what's up? I was like, I ain't doing nothing, man. Pound joints, like, I ain't doing nothing. He was like, but I get in now. I'm in the full court. I get in. I look to my left first. They got the little stand, the little table with a score sheet and all the scoreboard and all of that. I see them right there. I look to my right, dudes right there chilling. When I look to my right, they was like on the glass part, kind of like the office. It's an office when you come, right? It's the doors right before you hit where he's standing at. He's on the other side. They got like a window, like some windows kind of like right there. So the boy is standing like on the window, but he kind of like, that's what blocked it when I first looked. But the boy's standing by the window. But when I look, I'm like, and I see the boy, and I look, they kind of close. I'm like, oh, that's what I said in my mouth. Like, oh, I was about to like chill right there and talk to him for a minute. I was like, oh, I'm back. He was like, he had a smirk in his face. Like, he was standing there with his back to the joint. He had a smirk in his face. Like, he was saying in his head, yeah, Weezy, keep walking. Keep walking, Weezy. Yeah, it's the new me. You ain't got nothing to do with this. I see you a psycho, so boom. I seen him though. I was like, man, I get a better view. Y'all know I'm super nosy. I was like, yeah, you want to play like this? Okay, let's play mind games then. I went and sat on the other side with the other team. They was playing 40 building. I went and sat on the other side with a bench where 40 building was at and started talking to my homeboy I knew in 40 building that was sitting on the end of the bench. I just went over there and got a better view. So now they're across from us on the full court. So now I'm sitting in the chair like this. I'm like, I'm telling my man, I'm like, yo, bro, you don't remember bro from Sussex, man? He was like, who? I was like, the dude Tiger. He was like, who, the dark-skinned dude? I'm like, yeah. I was like, bro, you know he just went home, right? He was like, yeah, I heard about he the dude on that side of the yard who just came out of penitentiary, just left penitentiary. I'm like, yeah. I was like, bro, he back. It was like, psh. He was like, yeah. He said he messed with that boy right there. I was like, for real? Like, yeah. I was like, you sure, bro? He was like, man, I'm telling you, look, they standing, that's his boy. I'm like, nah, bro. So that whole time, that's why I'm over there. So I'm looking, I'm like, I mean, word, the boy came, stood in front of him. Like, you know what I mean? This is kind of a short boy a little bit, you know what I mean? Boy come stood in front of him. Tiger was like, Tiger embraced him crazy, like he was hugging a teddy bear. He was like, next thing you know, he was just like, he started massaging him. He was like, the boy was like, he was giving him a massage in the gym, y'all, so boom. It's crazy, man. I ain't even, that joke was wild. I'm like, but it's nothing new. This is penitentiary, man. Like, you know what I mean? This man came back different. You know what I mean? Like, but for real, like, a lot of people after that, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people was looking at that joint like, that was a smack in the face, man. Like, damn, like, bro could have stayed in penitentiary. He just wanted to keep messing with boys. You know what I mean? Like, it took him to go home and start messing with boys. So that's what the debate became. The debate became that one day. One day I'm in the gym and dudes see him with the boy, and like, you know, the dudes who seen it for the first time, they like, yo, like, this dude just really wasted his time by going on the streets. He could have just stayed in here and just have a boy. You know what I mean? So dudes were like, man, even dudes is gay, you gotta go home too, bro. They were like, yeah, I ain't saying you can't be gay and not go home, but like, for real, like, it took him to go out on the street to mess with boys, and he ain't mess with boys in here. Dudes were like, man, nah, he was shake, rattling, rolling in here. I bet you he was shake, rattling, rolling in here. He just ain't never get caught. They were like, what? One dude was like, nah, they all get caught. If you shake, rattle, and roll, that ain't gonna never remain a secret. Everybody gets caught. So it was a major debate one day in the gym. He don't even know everybody talking about him. So I'm like for real. They were like, man, for real, Weezy, what you? I'm like, man, like, bro just left, man. I was like, he came back different. Like I felt like something was different, man. I was like, he might have went out there and bumped into a boy. He felt comfortable enough not to hide it, because you know what I mean, he's not around a million dudes. So now that he already got flipped, I said now he probably like, yo, ain't no need to hide it in here. Like, bro, I don't know, bro. Like, so that was a major debate in the gym. So we let that go. You know what I mean? A little bit more time went on. We looked up. I had got the word that bro went to the hole for rumbling. Like, what? Like, yeah. So he go to the hole for rumbling. So they kick him off that side of the yard. They put him in our side of the yard. They put him in 31 part. So now he's in the part across from me. I'm in 33. He's in 31. So now he's back in the building, man. So now he's in there. He's trying to live a life of a dude that shake, rattle, and roll, first of all, that just was in a cell with a boy in 70 building. You know what I mean? He was just in a cell with a boy in 70 building. Now he's back over here where there's no boys at in our building at this particular moment. No, in 30 building, not one boy. Now, a couple of boys end up coming down the line. You know what I mean? But this particular time, no boys in the building. I promise you on everything. It was not one. Now, he moving a joint where there's nothing like that going on. He trying to go back to living a life of, I can just go back hooping against these young boys until something land in my lap, pause. Like, I don't know what he was thinking. But all I know is, man, them people had the basketball court and everybody was going out. Everybody on my pod be balling. A lot of dudes, you know what I mean? Everybody going outside the ball. I look up, I see him. He's supposed to went on the yard where the workout junk was at. He bucked and fell back because he saw that our pod was having the basketball court, and he went on the yard with us. So when I see him on the yard with us and son, he turned around, he was like, hey, Weezy! Like, he was running because dudes be trying to run to get the first shot and see who can get picked or whatever the case. So dudes will run to the court, like from the pod. So he running and I'm coming out slightly. He see me, he run past me, like, he turned around, he's like, hey, Weezy! What's up, Weezy? I was like, what's up, bro? You good? He was like, yeah, bro, happy to be out the hole. Happy to be out the hole. I was like, you know how that sound? You happy to be out the hole? So boom. He kept going about his business, man. He ran to the basketball court, man. He went to the basketball court. He out there joint. He trying to get a run. Let me get next after you. Dude was like, no, I already got my 5. He like, well, who after you? He like, he after me. Let me get a run. Dude like, no, I already got my 5. 2 dudes told me they already got their 5. You know how disrespectful that is? He was like, if I say what he really said, y'all gonna know where he from. He was like, oh, that's how y'all want to carry? That's how y'all want to carry? Okay. All right. That's how y'all want to carry. That's cool. That's cool. Y'all lucky I'm trying to get back on the other side. Yeah, y'all lucky I'm trying to get back on the other side. So he let it go, but he snapped out and made a big scene on the yard. You know what I mean? Everybody looking at him. Like, man, this dude crazy, man. So like, he knew from the gym, I didn't have no more kick it for him, man. Like, bro, you came back different, bro. Like, you came back all the way. I don't know. Like, I don't have nothing against how you came back. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, bro, like, I like, bro, do you, bro? Like, I'm not rocking with you because you came back to the penitentiary. Like, I don't care about you shake, rattling, and rolling, bro. That's your life. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, bro, like, you in the way, bro, for coming back to penitentiary wrecking speed. That's how I was feeling, y'all. So, boom. I ain't had nothing to do with that, man. So, he go back to the building. He in the building. You know what I mean? So, now, like he was saying, he trying to get back to the other side of the yard. That's when they told him, like, yo, they say you can't come back over there. You know what I mean? They was like, nah, they don't want him in that building. They don't want him in the pod. They don't want him back on that side of the yard, period. You know what I mean? So now he's sick about that because his boy is on that side of the yard. You know what I mean? So he trying to adapt with this, man. He's trying to adapt with this junk, man. So he is in a cell. He was in a cell with another younger dude. You know what I mean? He was in a cell with another younger dude that was in 31 pod. I don't know what had happened. Man. But all I know is the dude, Tiger, always, I left this out too. I didn't say it because it wasn't like a part of the story yet, but he always used to make wine as well. Like, he was a beast with that wine. I ain't gonna lie. Like, a lot of those dudes that shake, rattle, and roll, they be a beast with making that wine. Ask anybody. So he continuously make the wine. He will make wine. You know what I mean? He will make the wine. So if you would sell it, you gonna drink the wine. You know what I mean? Like, when he came back, I drank his wine before he left. I ain't gonna lie. Paul, I drank some before he left. But when he came back, you know what I mean? He didn't get a chance. We wanted the pod. I won't even think about it, especially when he was over there, all that. But I never messed with his wine, but he would make the wine. So now he's in 30 billion. They told him he's not going back to the other side of y'all. He's sick. So he started making the wine. He's in a cell with this young dude, though. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say where this young dude from either. But he's in a cell with this young dude. A young regular dude regular. But you got to go in the cell with somebody. So I already know that the dude that's in the cell with either he's green or dumb. Because I already know they told him that dudes shake, rattle, and roll. You know what I mean? Like if you want to go in the cell to do the shake, rattle, and roll, you can. Because a lot of them niggas that shake, rattle, and roll, they only messing with the boys. They only messing with boys. Like a lot of them are trying to turn somebody that might look like he's super weak and stupid. But this young boy he's in the cell with, I didn't never get that impression from him. You know what I mean? From anybody on Lawrenceville, but better yet, like a lot of dudes ain't really getting super tricked on Lawrenceville like Sussex 2 and all that when it comes to them predators, man. You know what I mean? But I don't know if this dude Tiger was so sick, man, about not being able to go to 60 building, man. All I know is one night he had made some wine. Well, he made some wine. And one night he was in the cell with his cellie. I got told this story right here. I didn't see this story. But all I know is I'm outside the pod and like the pod is locked down. It's like 12 o'clock at night. I'm running around. I'm running around the pod. Like the lady that worked the booth, my man worked the pod. He'll get my door open. We out in the pod talking, kicking lights off. So I'll run around all night with them sometime when I first got to 30 building. So while we in the joint, we look up. They was like, yo, the police about to come in the building. Dude, the dudes is in the cell like, yo, the police about to come over here. So everybody tighten up. Everybody tighten up. They were supposed to go in the cell. I went in the cell. You know what I mean? So I went in the cell and I'm chilling. I'm still on the bottom tier. So I'm in the cell. I can look out my door and look through our slider and see all the police in the salad port, but they going to 31. So they go to 31, man. They come out. You know what I mean? So I look out the window. I'm on the bottom tier, so I can't really see that good from my window view because they're going towards medical. Like if you on the top tier. So dude's like, so I'm trying to look and it's dark outside. So I'm like, hey, yo, who's that they taking from 31? Because my man over there, dude was like, man, that look like that dude Tiger, man. I look and I seen that walk. He was like, that long shoulder. I was like, that is Tiger. I was like, that's crazy, man. I was like, that's wild, man. I was like, who's the other dude? They was like, I don't know. They're like a young dude. I was like, so we couldn't really see. So they locked it. We couldn't come back out. Everybody, they made sure nobody come back out for night rec. I mean, for the who be working and none of that. So we were locked in the cell. So when we come back out for breakfast, we go to breakfast with 31. I see my man like, yo, man, say word, man. Tiger trying to get the young boy drunk, man. Take his cheeks. I'm like, man, get out of here, bro. He was like, man, that's my word, man. He was like, man, the young boy snapped. He said they was in that joint thumping for like 20 minutes, bro, until the police came and counted. He said that's the only way the police seen the joint. He said they was rumbling for 20 minutes. I said, man, that's crazy. I said, man, that's wild, man. I said, Tiger turned into a predator game. I said, man, I'm supposed to scan him when he came back, man. I said, I'm supposed to scan him in the beginning. Gave him the benefit of the doubt, man, that he didn't shake, rattle, and roll, man. But I knew it was something different about him, man. He came out different, man. People that knew him, man, they'd say that man went out there immediately, man, and started messing with boys, man. Like, I don't know what happened. That was his preference. They was like, he went straight out there, didn't look for not one woman. You know what I mean? And start messing with boys. They say he crashed out and caught a shooting joint on a dude, man, a club. You know what I mean? On another dude that's supposed to have been a gay dude. You know what I mean? So the story got super wicked about this dude, Tiger, man. You know what I mean? But he turned out to be a whole crash out. And for that move right there, they transferred him. You know what I mean? They transferred him to Sussex 2 for that move he just did with the young boy right there, man. The young boy, I guess he was so ashamed of what had happened. He didn't even come back on the yard. You know what I mean? But Tiger was gone, man. Tiger was gone, man. But like, He showed maniacness, man, when he came right back to penitentiary. I ain't gonna lie, man, but when he came back, the man came back different, yo, which was even crazier, man. Like, for real, man. Like, you get out of penitentiary, man, like, you stay out of penitentiary, man. Like, for you to come right back through them doors, man, is an insult to you, your family, and God, man, for him giving you another chance. So, like, if you ever make it out, man, like, just don't take it for granted, man, like Tiger did. Tiger was a psycho, man, so, like, just stay out the way. For y'all ain't gotta never worry about that, man, because dudes be doing stupid crash out moves like this, man. This man turned out to be a whole predator, man. Like, he went home and just became somebody else. He probably had his predator mans in his closet waiting on him when he got out and became who he really was, man. Who knows, man? But all I know is Tiger was a psycho, man. Tiger was a psycho, man. And that's the end of the damn story. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Another In the Car Chronicles, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's get it. Let's go, man. Be safe, man. Y'all stay out here with y'all family, man. Don't go to prison, man. I'm letting y'all know now. Prison is a place y'all don't want to come. That's why I give y'all these stories for y'all can know, man, how crazy it is in there, man. I'm gonna give y'all details, man, for y'all can know this isn't the place you want to be, man. You don't want to go to this place ever, man. So just spend the rest of your life with your family because they need you, man. So just stay out the way for me, y'all. That's it, man. But y'all be safe, man. And stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hitting the club. club. Stay out the way. Mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way. Stand out the way. What you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.